I declare open a convocation for the presentation of higher degree graduates and graduates of the degree of Bachelor of Engineering, Electrical and Electronic Engineering.
Professor Subra Suresh, President of NTU, will now give his convocation address.
Chancellor and President of the Republic of Singapore, Pro-Chancellors, Chair and members of the NTU Board of Trustees, President Emeritus, Honorary Doctorate Degree recipient, distinguished guests, graduates and family members, colleagues, alumni and friends of the university. A very warm welcome to all of you. Today, we honor you, the NTU class of 2022. At this year's convocation, the university will award 6,078 bachelor's degrees, 4,002 master's degrees, and 536 doctorate degrees in 25 ceremonies. Collectively, these numbers represent the hard work and achievement of students from across the globe, from Singapore and 60 other countries. Just imagine the individual power of each one of you and the collective power of all 10,616 of you in making a positive impact on our world. Class of 2022, despite the challenges posed by the pandemic for more than half of your stay at NTU, you have excelled in your work, made the best out of adversity, and built a close-knit community here at NTU to support one another. You have demonstrated remarkable resilience and innovation in overcoming formidable challenges, and we are immensely proud of what you have achieved. I'm deeply grateful to our NTU faculty, staff, and leadership team who worked tirelessly to ensure that your NTU educational experience not only continued as smoothly as possible, but also was infused with significant innovation. I would also like to thank the Convocation Committee and the Events Office team for organizing this year's in-person convocation ceremonies. NTU class of 2022. Since you joined NTU just 4 years ago, the world has changed dramatically. Global conflicts and wars, mass migrations, worsening climate crisis, and a lingering global pandemic. You are graduating at a time when geopolitical events have shattered the calm, peace, and comfort we were accustomed to for so long, and even prompted us to look through a new lens at the future of our planet and the sustainability of its resources, and the growing inequality and polarization within and across communities and nations to the detriment of humanity. It is understandable that many of you may feel helpless, frustrated, and even scared at times like this as we face an uncertain future. What words can I offer you at this milestone event in your life as you graduate from NTU? I have one hopeful message for your consideration. This is the same message I delivered recently as the guest of honor at another convocation half the world away. Just 2 months ago, I was invited to speak at the undergraduate convocation at Iowa State University in the United States. My message to an in-person audience of more than 12,000 people there focused on a theme that I repeat here with some modifications. The power of one. Never underestimate the power of one individual, one idea, one act of courage, or one program to have a significant influence on local and global society. I prefer to give specific case studies rather than talk in hypotheticals. So let me give 3 concrete examples of the power of one. First, the power of one individual. One individual can have a profound positive impact on so many people through an act of bravery, courage, innovation, inspiration, or imagination. Let me begin with a personal story. About 1 year ago, in July of last year, my wife Mary and I were in Washington, D.C., having dinner with Dr. Alan Leshner, the former CEO of the American Association for the Advancement of Science, and his wife, Agnes Farkas Leshner. During dinner, the conversation turned to NTU and nurturing young talent. I talked about the Wallenberg NTU Presidential Postdoctoral Fellowships established with support from the Wallenberg Foundation. Immediately, Agnes, whose Jewish family escaped Hungary near the end of the Second World War, asked me, "Is it the Wallenberg family from Sweden?" I said, "Yes." Her eyes lit up, and at the same time, I could see the weight of historical recollection of her family on her face. She talked about Miklos, Yolan, and Paul from the Farkas family, and about Gino Kurtos, who introduced her parents. Agnes said to me, "I would not be here today if it was not for Raoul Wallenberg. He helped to hide my family members from the Nazis in the basement of the Swedish embassy in Budapest." Mr. Raoul Gustav Wallenberg, a Swedish businessman turned diplomat, arrived in Budapest, Hungary in 1944. He organized one of the most successful rescue efforts to save the lives of thousands of Hungarian Jews by distributing certificates and passports and set up safe houses for them. According to the Guinness Book of World Records, Raoul Wallenberg holds the record for having saved the greatest number of people from extinction. The power of this one individual was recognized by the United States, which in 1981 made him an honorary citizen, only the second person in history to be so recognized. A portion of the street housing the Holocaust Memorial Museum in Washington, D.C. is also named after him. Yes, the power of one individual. My second example, the power of one family. Successive generations of one family and that one family's charitable foundation are continuing to have a remarkable impact across the globe. I'm referring to the Wallenberg family, the Knut and Alice Wallenberg Foundation. This foundation was created in 1917 to support research in the natural sciences, technology, and medicine by awarding long-term grants to basic research of the highest international class. The current generation of the trio of leaders of that influential foundation includes Jacob, Peter, and Marcus Wallenberg. We are delighted to have the distinguished Swedish industrialist, investor, and philanthropist, Mr. Marcus Wallenberg, with us today at this convocation ceremony, and we have the privilege of conferring upon him an NTU honorary doctorate degree. In Singapore, the Lee Foundation, the Tan Chin Tuan Foundation, and the Lien Foundation are examples of multi-generational, family-led charitable organizations. They have supported a wide variety of activities in healthcare, community development, environmental sustainability, etc., in Singapore and beyond, and have had a profound impact on educational institutions, including NTU. My third example, the power of one simple idea. About 10 years ago, as the head of the National Science Foundation, or NSF, in the US, I had the opportunity to establish a program to translate basic research into activities that benefit startups and industry. the NSF Innovation Core, or I-Core program. This one program, with a small initial budget in one federal agency, has since created more than 1,000 startups all across the US, collectively raising more than $1 billion in external funding in less than 1 decade. The Lean Launchpad program, established by the National Research Foundation in Singapore, is modeled after the US NSF I-Core program. These are just a few examples of the power of one individual, one focused effort of a family foundation, and one idea. NTU class of 2022, how do you maximize your power of one? It comes from individual responsibility to shape long-lasting collective impact through mutual respect for differing opinions, backgrounds, and ideals. Your generation has a significant opportunity to preserve this delicate balance between individual power and responsibility by deploying the technology and tools at your disposal that no other generation before you had access to. The challenges for all of us today are all global in nature. Challenges such as climate change, the threat of nuclear and technology wars, or growing inequality in our society cannot be addressed with inward perspective. You have inherited some of the toughest global challenges. Global challenges need global solutions, not unilateral and parochial decisions. You have grown up exclusively in the digital and communication age of the 21st century. You are uniquely influenced and shaped by a more global and interconnected and interdependent world than prior generations. My request to you is contemplate, cultivate, and elevate your global and historical perspective with patience and compassion always. Combined with the strong education you have received from NTU, you will have an impact on not just your local community or country, but on the entire humanity. To maximize this power of one, that is you, it is critical that your perspectives do not focus on only the individual, but they also focus on the collective, not just on the local community, but equally on the implications of your actions on the world around you. This requires broad-mindedness, magnanimity, and convictions grounded in principles and values. I greatly look forward to watching the distinctive ways in which each one of you will work to better the world. The famous Tamil poet Thiruvalluvar wrote nearly 2,000 years ago in his classical collection of poems, Thirukkural. Tandai magarkatri nandru avayathu mundi iruppach chayal. I rephrase and paraphrase this verse, number 67, in English. The duty of a parent towards the children is to give them a head start in knowledge with the best of scholars. Parents of today's NTU graduates, you have already done this for your sons and daughters who have worked with the best of scholars at NTU. Now, NTU class of 2022, what did Thiruvalluvar say 2,000 years ago about what you should do? Magan tandaikku aatrum udavi, Ivan tandai ennotran kol enum sol. I paraphrase this verse number 70 in English. The duty of a child towards the parent is to make others wonder what great things the parent did to deserve such a child. I'm sure that you will make your parents and NTU very proud in the years to come. NTU class of 2022, I congratulate all of you and your families on your graduation from NTU as you continue your lifelong connections with this university in your new role as alumni. Thank you.
Presiding officer, may I present the following graduates on whom the degree of Master of Science, Electronics has earlier been conferred. Winner of the Micron Gold Medal, Su Lingzhi. Arumugan Ashwindi. Tai Zhen. Ding Zhelong. He Yuzhi. Zhao Liuqing. Jing Zuolin. Song Weifan. Wu Nianqing. Zhuo Chiying. Presiding officer, may I present the following graduates on whom the degree of Master of Science, Signal Processing has earlier been conferred. Chen Xingyu. Li Jiayi. Lu Moyang. Ying Haixiang. Zhang Enshang. Presiding officer, may I present the following graduates on whom the degree of Bachelor of Engineering, Electrical and Electronic Engineering has earlier been conferred. Nan Yun Tisa. Nathaniel Lim Chen Yi. Nelson Abbott Winata. Neo Jing T. Neo Yong Xiang. Neo Zhen Ting. Ng Chun Wei Danny. Yi Xian, Elaine, Jun Kai, Jun Wei, Kang Ming, Bing Shen, Shen Liang, Wen Ting Elizabeth, Xuan Yi, Justin Yen Ping, Zhong Hui, Nguyen Ding Huang, Nguyen Phoc Trong, Nie Jia Yi, Nicholas Eric Gerardo, Nisa Nur Nasreen, Niu Zhe Feng, Noah Winston Ng, Noel Chong Zheng Jie, Nguela Go, Nunes de Perry Erica Alejandro, Ne Ishira Sazali, Ne Rasa Muhammad Afar, Ong Hong Huat, Zhao Tet Nine, Ong Jun Kai, Ong Ming Sheng, Ong Rong Ching Kenneth, Ong Wei Hong, Ouyang Yanjia, P. Ratna Charukasi, Pai Tutu Ang. Pan Li Fan. Pan Thuy Nunu. Pan Yong Chi. Patrick Sia Chong Han. Patanapong Kapaibu Wu Jing Han. Pe Jia Hao Daryl. Pe Jia Ming. Pe Kai Yang. Pek Chu Jun. Peng Xiaoyu. Pham Thich Tan. Peng Wei Xuan. Pranav Prakash Shaman. Pura Nidal Rai Kebro. Pe Koko. Chu Kai Chiang. Chen Ya Jing. Quách Ly Min. Rajav Pramod Hegde. Rahul Ranesh Namwani. Raymond Ng Shen Jie. Ren Shi. Ron Chan Jia Jun. Russell Tan Wei Liang. Ryan Chu Zi Hao. Ryan Fu. Ryan Tan King Hap. Ru Sasaki. Sai Avinash Pavan. Saiful Mumin Muhammad Arif. Salman Taha Ajunit. Xia Xing Xuan. Sean Lee Jian Hui. Sean Nicholas Chi. Sean Tang Jia Wei. C. Aloysius. C. E. Chung. C. E. Tick. Sito Hongwei. Sing Ip Ho. Xiao Jun Yu. Shannon Tan Jing Xiang. Saravanan Raja Sagaran. Sean Shi Tu Jun Hao. Sherman Lim Kwang Hui. Sherman Lim Shou Rong. Sim Jia Yi. Claire Sim Yu Chen. Sin Bun Jing. Singh Afnaf. Singh Vipul Raj. Siva Selvaraju. Eldrick Seng Ting En. So Wei Meng. Xian Yang Scholar Sun Jian Xiang. Su Zhongjun. Sun Weishen Gerald. Stanley Ivan Alexander. Stanley Chu. Sun Hao Ming Ivan. Swaminathan Arvind Raj. Shabil Khwaja Muhammad Jamil. Shazlin Muhammad Azli. Sid Asman Sid Ahmad Kabir. Tan Bing Liang. Tan Bun Huat. Tan Bun Sheng. Tan Chu Yen. Tan Ding Hao. Tan Fu Long. Tan Guan Wei. Tan Hao Ren. Tan Hong Liang James. Tan Jit Tu. Tan Jia Le. Jason Tan Jit Hao. Tan Jun Wei. Tan Jun Wei Kenneth. Tan Jun Zhou. Tan Kim Wai. Tan Mei Yu. Tan Chi Jian. Tan Tek Sing Michael. Tan Theodore. Tan Wee Liet. Tan Wei Hao. Tan Wei Li. Kelvin Tan Wei Ming. Tan Yu Qing. Teng Quang Yang, Teng Mei Thi, Teh Jasmine, Amanda Teh Kia Gek, Teh Minh Pheng, Teh Phang Hin, Teh Wen Khai, Teh Zhi Hong, Teh Duy Yi, Teo Jia Ling, Teo Jing, Teo Jing Yu, Teo Shi Cheng, Teo Wei Zhi, Teo Yi Xian, Terence Wang Yo Kui, Teh Jun Hong Brian, Teh Kai Chong, Taka Rahul Dilip Kumar, Ted Nine, Ted Shu Ang, Tian Jun Chen, next course. Tian Ge. Tian Shi Ming, Timothy Joseph Tong Wai Hong, Timothy Tan Zhi Chiang, Timothy Ko Kai Seung, Teng Chi Feng, To Hong Chen Steve, To Jun Ren, To Ki Man, Tô Yu Xiang, Tô Zhao Shen, Tran Thuy Yung, Travis Chow Chin Hao, V. Haraharan, Valencia Jean Michael Flores, Valerie Yun Yu Chi, Vignesh, Villarama Joseph Christian Aguita, Vincentus Dennis Hero, Vineeth Kumar Vijaya Kumaran, Vishnu Loganathan, Vivian Cho Wen Yen, Waju Chloe, Wang Po Xiang, Wang Ying Feng, Gwen Teh, Wei Hao Ran, Wen Xiang Zhao, Wen Chen, Willie Teo Wei Yang, Wilson Tan Chao Zhuang, Wang Cheng Long, Wang Chun Kiet, Wang Jing Yang, Wong Kang Chong Isaac, Wong Pei Shan Felicia, 王天凤、王阳介 Matthew、王业俊、王友宏 Morris、Gerald 王子健、Natalie 王志伟、Jervis 文文庆、吴浩、吴嘉宾、吴家泽、吴诗妍 Jolin、肖耀、肖宇轩、辛奥阳、熊金熙、熊燕、徐家生、严国兴义、杨伯伦、杨介 Isaac、杨君燕、杨子清、杨瑞斌、杨永军 Alvin、叶林库、叶子安、易俊坚 Eugene、Yo Cricket、Yo Wee N Ryan、 Yao Ka Lui, Yu Shu Ching, Yip Ying Jie Clarice, Yong Shu Ching, Yong Shu Ting, Yu Chi Hao, Yi Shuai Qi, Yue Yi Zhe, Yuan Wei Qi, Yuki Ikeda, Zhang Huihui, Zhang Keke, Zhang Shilin, Zhang Tongtong, Zhang Yutong,卓同芳，周兴义，朱彦彪，朱英，卓大义，Zulkifli Hussein, Wang Sina, Wen Yijin, Ho Kai Yu, The valedictorian, Mr. Peter Yuan Ho Hin, will now give his speech.
Surprise, I'm not recording, but Anyway, presiding officer, professors, fellow graduates, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for attending this ceremony and being with us on this special occasion. To the class of 2022, congratulations on making it this far. We have finally gotten the one degree that opens a world of opportunities. It certainly wasn't easy, right? Today, as we gather to celebrate our individual and collective achievements, let's also take some time to reflect on our undergraduate journey and how it has shaped us into who we are today. In the past few months, I'm sure that most of us have recounted our success and failure during our university time. However, looking beyond the outcomes, let's also reflect on the decisions which we have made along the way. Universities, NTU especially, are places full of opportunities. Every day, we make decisions on how and where to spend our time and what to explore. Some of us chose to be disciplined in our studies and have excelled academically. But looking back, maybe we could have been a little more adventurous in our choice of courses, and have explored more new interests. For those of us with outstanding extracurricular activities, are we proud of these achievements, or do we wish that we have given ourselves more time to rest? And for those of us who selflessly helped our peers with studies, even though we reside under the same bell curve, well, I hope you did not regret your choice, but you have certainly made an impact on your peers. There are no right or wrong answers to these decisions, but they collectively led to where we are today. Personally, one of the things that humbled and inspired me the most during university are the tough decisions made by others. During the pandemic, for example, where many organizations resorted to fully virtual operations, our faculty and students made the difficult decisions to push for physical events despite the changing measures. It certainly came at a cost. For the many of us who were involved in events planning, it meant that for every physical event that we host, we have to craft an extra backup proposal in case it turned virtual. But I guess that the gratitude from the participants and guests show that we have made the right choice. There are many other kinds of decisions that have inspired me. For instance, peers who took a leave of absence to explore their entrepreneurship passion, and peers who chose to devote their time and energy to support student events, even though they might not have been in leadership positions. These examples show that oftentimes, the people who make the most impact are not obviously the most capable ones, but the ones who have the courage to make the right choice. University has not just given us the chance to make decisions for ourselves, but has also transformed each of us personally. Of course, our degree has taught us many ways to transform a problem from one domain to another. But on a personal level, I believe that university has also transformed us. When I go around asking my family and friends on how I have changed throughout these years, no one ever lists my accomplishments, nor would they say things like, "Oh, you didn't know Python 4 years ago, and now you do. You are so different, you are a changed man." No. Instead, they will say that I have become more outspoken, more sociable, and that I have learned to make friends with other people, other than Fourier and Laplace, perhaps. So what is your transformation? Did university make you a more creative person through participating in projects and research? Did university make you a more organized person as you juggled your different commitments? Did you become a more caring person through participating in volunteering activities? And for those of us who came from overseas, did we become more independent and thrive in a new environment? Aside from intellectual growth, our personal development was also something immensely valuable that NTU has given us. Looking forward, as we enter the workforce, I would encourage everyone to consider not only how to be a good employee, but also how each of us can continue to grow and become a better person. Moving on, I would like to ask everyone a question, which I was asked recently. How have your family and peers contributed to who you are today? I would guess that most of you, just like myself, do not have a good answer off the top of your head. Instead, if I ask you, what could they have done better to support you throughout university? I'm sure that most of us can come up with a long list of ideas. As a Singaporean, I find myself very used to complaining and seldom sitting down to reflect on all the things that I should have been grateful for. Be it peers who accompany us through our ups and downs, or seniors who provided us with much-needed exam tips and career advice, or perhaps professors who gave us personal guidance and support despite their busy schedules, or maybe our parents who were always ready to welcome us home when we finally had the chance to take a break. So today, on this rare and intimate occasion where we reunite with all the people who have made an impact on us, may I invite everyone to give a round of applause to our parents, friends, and faculty members. Once again, congratulations to the class of 2022 on your graduation, and all the best to all of us as we enter the next stage of our life. I would like to end off with a quote that our chair, Prof. Tanya Ping, once used. Aim for the stars and land on the moon. In the process of aiming higher, you will land farther. Thank you.
I declare this convocation closed.
Ladies and gentlemen, you are cordially invited to a reception at the lobby of the School of Biological Sciences.